Hey guys, this is Jynnette with Anderson Alchemy here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of January 2018. Happy New Year, you guys. Thank you so much for following me these past couple of months. I look forward to a whole new year of messages coming through. I really do appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and also like the video. It helps spread the word about me through the YouTube universe, if you will. So thank you. I do appreciate that. This video is going to be for the sign of Pisces. So if you have a Pisces rising, sun, or moon, this is going to be for you. It's going to be most relevant for Pisces rising signs, and then secondarily so for Pisces sun. Less for Pisces moon, but you should still watch if you have a Pisces moon, okay? And I'm excited to see what's going to show up because you guys have been like on this massive expansion for the past 6 months. It's been a wild ride watching, how things have been playing out. And I have so many people. I didn't realize how many Pisces people I have in my life, but you guys have just been like, oh, all the blessings, but you've earned it, Okay, so with that said, I am still taking bookings for 2018 year forecast. So if you would like to book a session with me, we can do an hour tarot, an hour astrology, or 2 hours of both at a discounted rate by booking or by going to my website, andersonalchemy.com. If you're not already following me on social media, be sure to find me on Instagram and Facebook. Just type in Anderson Alchemy and I will pop up. I do weekly tarot and astrology forecasts there, as well as guidance for light workers. You'll also see information about any classes or events that I'm teaching or that I'm a part of. So if you want to see me in person, and if we're not, doing a session, obviously, then you can see me that way. All right, let's jump into your reading. So if you have been watching me for a while, you know that Spirit had me change up things last month in terms of the spread. So I'm still currently under that directive. We'll see how long that will continue. Before I began all the videos, of course, I pulled a card for each sign and got the underlying energy. So for all of us, we are under the energy of mission of the soul. So this is speaking to us being forced to look forward in terms of what is now bubbling up from the surface of our soul. So we've kind of completed a cycle or in the tail end of one right now, so there's been, lots of transformation and changes and things leaving and deep healing and all that good stuff has been available and showing up. But now we do have to shift focus forward a little bit more and to see what is new that is there. So I'm happy to see that for all of us. Now, for you specifically, you actually got the Death card, okay? So you already know death means transformation, which means you are about to go through another process, another shift. As if you haven't had enough, right? So, look to see this month as another turning point month, just how I think actually you, just like all the other water signs, are very influenced by the moon and what happens with the moon. So we do have an eclipse happening, a full moon eclipse happening at the end of January, and a new moon solar eclipse happening in the middle of February. So this is a time when the path is being shifted again for you. So just know that the lunar eclipse is going to essentially be the culmination of whatever things were started back in August when we had the solar eclipse that went across the US. And then February is going to begin a new cycle. So just as a heads up, if you're like me, because I'm a Cancer sun, so I have, similar energy to you, I love the full moon energy because it is expansion, it is manifestation, as things coming to a head. New moon energy always tends to be tougher because it is when I'm going to be much more emotionally sensitive. Things are going to be stripped. I'm going to be seeing where I still need to do some healing work. But it is still going to make way for something new, but it does tend to be tougher. So just know that, that may or may not play out for you. You have to check in and see. But transformation again. So, so this is exciting. I love it. And I think it's only going to be going up for you guys. So we'll see what the cards say. So right at the top here, I pulled 2 cards from the Rider-Waite deck. Over here, I have the Major Arcana, the Moon. All right, I was just talking about the moon, and you see here there's like an eclipse because there's a face with the sun. For the Divine Feminine, I have the 10 of Wands. So you can take this in the context of man or woman, depending on how you choose to show up in terms of gender. Or spiritually, we all have both. We are all twin spirit, twin flame. So the Divine Feminine represents our soul. Divine Masculine represents our consciousness. So Divine Masculine with the moon, this means that you are going on the journey of tapping into the deeper waters of who and what you are. So going into another level of your spiritual existence, your soul consciousness, finding what is truly you versus what the illusion that you're projecting, all of that kind of thing. It's going to be kind of murky, but I think essentially are just, again, going to have to be tapped into what is truly on your soul. Divine Feminine with the 10 of Wands there means that you are potentially overworking and are feeling burdened, possibly by all the changes, and kind of need to take a break, take a rest. I don't think you'll be able to this month. I think you're still going to be really generating a lot, like your spirit is really working hard in the upper realms. But you are coming again to the completion of a cycle because it is a 10, so you will be shifting into new energy and a feeling of rebirth once we move forward. Probably for you, in all honesty, it's not really going to hit until end of February as we get into March with spring, but we'll see what spirit shows up for next month's forecast. Now at the bottom here, I pulled a blind spot spread using the Thoth deck. And so how you are showing up is the Emperor card, and how the divine is supporting you is with the Princess of Dis or the Page of Pentacles in other decks. Now the Emperor card is a major arcana, and it does represent the divine masculine, actually. So that's really wonderful. This speaks to being a master manifester in the physical world. So this is, sitting in your personal power and operating from a place of personal power. This card comes after the Empress, so basically after you've mastered your soul, this moon energy, you are able to operate and create from a very powerful place, okay? Now the divine is supporting you in this by asking you to take practical steps in terms of that manifestation. So not staying in the dream world, not staying in your mind, not staying in the airy-fairy energy, but to really just be grounded in the things that you choose to do, the things that you choose to call into your life, and that will benefit you definitely in the long run, okay? So don't create from a place of illusion or fear or second guessing or what has been in the past. You really do have to look forward, and that is the role that the Emperor plays, because he's the master of all, or the culmination of all the kings. So there is an ability to see the foresight, to see with foresight, and to hold the vision for the new and what's coming ahead. Okay, so keep your focus forward. Now, ultimately, what you are striving to move into is the Two of Cups energy, and this specifically is love energy. Now, it can talk to spirit, so coming to a new place in spiritual mastery if you are on a spiritual path or a light worker, but this can also just really speak to romantic love. So you may meet someone at this time. It doesn't necessarily look like or feel that it's going to be like, possibly marriage partner. I don't get that kind of energy, especially based off of all of this. Like, there's a lot of transition that you're about to shift into, but it's not negative energy either. But I think this collaboration, at the very least, with spirit, with the universe, is definitely there. But keep your heart open to love. This may be you going to, a deeper level emotionally, but in a way that's balanced, not that's like, overwhelming, which can happen sometimes for your energy, but in a way that you do actually feel safe. Where the divine is pushing you to is a place of mastery in your soul power, because it has you going to the Seven of Cups. Now, both of these cards here at the bottom, the Two of Cups and Seven of Cups, they're both Venus cards. So Two of Cups is Venus in Cancer, and then the Seven of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. So, you know, this could be referencing the lessons or the opportunities or the inspiration, the innovation that came through when Venus was in the Scorpio energy, which would have been in November of 2017, so about 2 months ago, where she had a conjunction with Jupiter, I believe, on November 10th, but, you know, she was sitting in that energy for much of November, so this could be referencing that and the power and the ability to manifest that was occurring at that time. This could be a reminder of that to make sure that you are staying in that place, or you may see a resurgence of that kind of manifestation and things picking up and expanding that you saw at that time. This also could be foreshadowing when Venus gets back into Scorpio energy, which will be later on this fall, again around the same time of October, November. So if you are planning things right now or putting things in motion, know that you might be able to see a return by that point. Regardless, this is a lot of opportunity and options, but it is coming to a place of mastery for you in your energy and in your sign. So, you know, run with it, and I think you will do well for the month. But again, I would say, let me put the camera up. Overall, the primary thing is you are about to enter into another cycle of profound transformation and opening. So be open and available to it. If there is romantic love coming in, accept it and receive it. And yeah, be the powerful manifester that you are, okay? Let things come to you. You are yin energy, so you are attractive, as opposed to fire energy, which is energy that goes out. So your power is in magnetizing things to you. So stay in your power. Let things come to you. Be discerning about what you choose to engage with and what you don't. And I think you'll do well. You've been having the practice the past couple months, so I think you'll be fine. Please do comment below and let me know how this plays out for you, okay? But again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. If you would like to book a session, go to my website, andersonalchemy.com. I am still doing 2018 year forecast, so please reach out if you would like to have guidance through tarot, astrology, or both. I love you so, so much, Pisces. Have an amazing month, and I will see you in February, okay? Bye.